So here are the 3 documents that are commonly used in Delta State, specifically Asaba Capital Territory. So if you are joining us for the first time, my name is Ekene Medichi, your reliable real estate expert based here in the city of Asaba. We help young individuals to create and manage wealth using real estate. So today I'll be sharing with you the types of documents that are commonly used in land transaction right here in Asaba Capital Territory specifically. So if you know, currently Asaba is the 3rd fastest growing city in the whole of Nigeria. After Lagos and Abuja, the amount of speed of development into the city of Asaba that has been experienced within the past 2 years is huge. In short, we had a strategy session today at the office, and a well-researched analyst who has trained multiple organizations from his data was able to proficiently verify that Asaba is experiencing what you call a real estate boom. Like the Lagos investors are moving into Asaba, our Eastern brothers are moving into Asaba, Nigerians in diaspora are buying massively into Asaba, and you see that by the amount of shopping malls, commercial activities, increase in population right now in the city of Asaba. So if you have been looking at buying real estate in Nigeria, Asaba should be where you start from. It can give you a minimum of 200 to 300% return in investment within the next 4 to 5 years. So let me dive right into the land documents that are commonly used in Asaba. So the first type of document that is used a lot in Asaba is known as the deed of conveyance. Now, what is a deed of conveyance? A deed of conveyance simply is a transfer of ownership from the seller to the buyer. So it is it's the most commonly used transfer of ownership document right here in the city of Asaba. So when you are buying a land, be it from community, individual, or the most advised system, which is the real estate companies, I would always advise you to always ask for a deed of conveyance. In short, without a deed of conveyance, it's very difficult to validate that you own that land. A receipt does not do justice to a title document. It's not like a title document here in the city of Asaba. The deed of conveyance is recognized as primarily the first transfer of ownership document. Now, the second type of document that is commonly used in Asaba Delta State is the deed of assignment. Now, the deed of assignment is similar to the deed of conveyance. It is just an instrument to transfer ownership. It is a title document that is highly recognized across the city of Asaba. Now, it does not have much recognition or acceptance compared to the deed of conveyance, but in some land transactions here in Asaba, you would see that the individuals use the deed of assignment. Now, the third most common type of document in Asaba is the R of O. Now, the R of O is very popular in Abuja. It means the right of occupancy. Now, this is a government title given to you to take possession or ownership of a particular piece of property. So they are granting you the right to occupy this land. So it's issued by the state government and is recognized as a legal instrument from the Ministry of Lands and State Government. Now, the fourth kind of title that is given most times in any land transaction, the fourth kind of land document, is the certificate of occupancy. Now, the certificate of occupancy is considered as the highest form of document in Delta State. Now, this instrument transfers ownership to you for a period of 100 years. So the government gives you the right to own a piece of earth or a piece of property or a massive expanse of land for a period of 99 to 100 years. After that 100 years, you can now decide to go to the Ministry of Lands again to renew the ownership. Now, I need to mention this to you. When you buy a land that comes with C of O in Asaba, as it is applicable across Nigeria, and that land has C of O. You cannot transfer ownership. You cannot change the C of O in your name. C of O can be issued only once for 99 years period. So when you are buying a land that has C of O, always request for a deed of assignment or a deed of conveyance. Now, without deed of assignment or a deed of conveyance issued to you in accompany with the certificate of occupancy, you can now take the deed of conveyance or assignment to the Ministry of Lands here in Delta State, and once it is lodged and stamped, it now is recognized as a governor's consent. So it is very, very important. I see a lot of mistakes. First time investors and even some savvy investors, they just buy the land because it has C of O. They forget to request for a deed. The deed is the most important document when you are buying a land with C of O, because it is now a form of transfer of ownership. So if you pay for a land that has C of O and you don't collect a deed and you have just the C of O, in the eyes of the Delta State government, the original owner is still the person that you bought it from. So having explained this, if you are looking at starting your real estate journey as an investor, or as a developer, and you are looking at moving into the city of Asaba, we have been doing business here in the city of Asaba for quite a while, and we have been recognized as one of the top selling real estate firms right here in Asaba. If you are an investor and you want to get started in real estate investment in Asaba with as little as 500,000 naira deposit, we can help you get lands in choicey estate locations. So you can give me a call on the number showing on your screen, 0812-9155-782. Let's get you started in owning a piece of the third fastest growing city in the whole of Nigeria. So till I come your way again, this is Ekene Medichi, your reliable real estate expert based in the city of Asaba. Do have a lovely week ahead.